Hey ladies, stop filming. Oh no, stop. What the heck? What are you doing, man? Come on, stop filming. Welcome back to another video on YouTube. Where else would it be, right? If you are subscribed to my channel, you would have saw the poll that I had up last week. I made a poll asking if you guys would rather have short videos more often or longer put together videos but less often. Every single person said they wanted a short video, so here's my stab at that. I'll just do one topic at a time, but since windows aren't that interesting, I'm gonna try to make them a little more entertaining. So in 1969, the windows on the Mustang, I'm just kidding. Don't click off, please. Basically, all you need to know, hopefully more videos coming out. They'll be more interesting. They will be shorter, but they'll be more. I want to try to grow this channel as much as I can, so here's my stab at that. And let's get into the video. As part of any door mechanism, there's a latch system. I had already had the latch system in the Mustang. I already have cleaned it up like a long time ago. I've been using it to close the door because I don't want it to sit open all the time. Window regulators, yes, they're called window regulators even though there's no motor to them. I figured that out too. It's kind of weird. Who cares? The regulators were sitting outside. Now the regulators were sitting outside, so they had a bit of wear on them, a little bit of rust. I just ended up cleaning them. I didn't even care to sand them or paint them. I just cleaned them up, threw some glue on everything. They look awful, but they will work fine, so it doesn't matter.
To glue the brackets onto the windows, there's a certain way that they have to go, which is 1 inch from each edges of the window. But before I glued them in, I put them in the right spot, marked it out, and sanded out the areas where it was going to get glued so it would hold better. I noticed how dirty the original windows are that I was going to use, and I decided the only way to get all the stuff off of the windows was to polish it with an actual polishing wheel. Polished up all the windows while I was at it, and it turned out looking very nice. There's some deep scratches I can't get out, but that'll be fine. Next, I put in the window guides that go inside the door, and I made sure to grease them up real good. I also greased up the keepers that slide on that rail. The whole regulator assembly goes into the door, and I bolted in the right spot. Then I can put the window in. Then while I'm still holding the window inside of the door, I attach the front bolt and put the nut on that. Then you can go to the back and attach the little slider piece with the screws that go onto the bracket that is on the window. Now that the window is in the right place, I can put the keepers on. And after that, I just set the stops in a place that would work for now. I'm not going to adjust these windows until after I have painted the car because there are some bolts that are sitting outside of the door that I will need to remove for when I paint. But I will set the correct position later on.
Turn me up, yeah, for real. Girl, like, dang, give me the chills, like.
All that's left on this car, because it is a Mustang, all that's left there is just the quarter windows. I will set the front windshield in a later episode because I want to paint the car first. But these windows can be moved out of the way. And it is a Mustang, so there is no rear window. That's a plus, but there is a convertible top. That's a negative. Since I took the time to not be lazy, I cleaned these quarter window guides, system, whatever you want to call it, regulator, at the same time that I cleaned the front windows, so it's all ready to go. The slide is all greased up, but these window regulators are a bit different than the front. They're actually completely different. If you were paying attention, I already polished the back windows also, so that's just ready to glue them into the piece.
And the brackets to the rear windows just get glued on, mounting flush with the angle on the back side of the glass. Now to put the window mechanism into the car, you have to take the crank off, which is just a clip. Then you slide the rail of the assembly into the car through the top, but I didn't bolt it in yet. The window goes in right after, and I just slide it onto the rail in the right place, and then I can bolt the rail down to the car.
Now that all 4 of the cranking windows are complete, I'm not gonna perfectly align them just yet because of all the molding that needs to go on, and also there's bolts that are sticking out of the door and the door insides that will need to be removed for when I paint it, but they'll just sit there for now. And luckily, since I'm not going to realign anything, it's not going to be too much work.
Put it down like I'm on your plate. I heat up, girl, it's internal fake. Don't slow down when we going at this rate. Night shift if
Well, y'all, thanks for watching this video. Comment down below if you enjoyed this spiel that you just watched of information. If you are new to the channel, there's no excuse. You should be subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you should be subscribed. So do that so I can continue to grow the channel, make more videos out to you guys. I love making videos on the cars, so I'm just saying. Then you can watch me at the end of every video beg for more subscribers. I mean, it's a win-win for everybody, right? Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Slipping slides of metro on a flight that I was next on. You don't smile